day 3 of my trip, and I'm still in Kuantan, Malaysia, and staying at the Hilton here, which is beachfront. And I just took a couple of shots so you all could see it. Just having a great time and enjoying myself. And the one thing I can tell you all is make sure that you travel the world. Make sure that you get a different perspective than which is showed to you on the news from the U.S. or wherever you may live. Get out and actually see the world for yourself. Form your own opinions. You just may be surprised. This is beautiful, folks. Oh, hey, the one thing I did want to comment on was, this part of the world, I don't know if it's all of Asia, but when I was in Japan and Tokyo, as a matter of fact, that airport was very quiet. I just noticed how serene it is here in Asia. 7:30 in the morning here, and this hotel is very busy. There's a lot of people here, but it is very quiet, and that's something that if you're from the U.S., you're not used to that, especially if there's lots of people around and the place is hustling and bustling, like a large hotel like this or resort, or if you're at a shopping mall or at a airport. I mean, it's just really, really quiet. So if you're an introvert, you may actually like that. But for me, a person who's an extrovert, it's different. I do really like it. I know my wife would really like it because she is an introvert and she values her peace and quiet. And people just don't come up and approach you here. The other thing I wanted to point out was that there is a very diverse population here in Malaysia, and different religions, different nationalities, different foods, different cultures. One thing that I was not accustomed to, and we were on the way to the hotel, and our driver actually pointed out the different court systems here. So as we were on the way to the hotel, there's like the state court, which is basically the government court system, and he says, but over here across the street is the religious court. I said, the religious court, what's that? He says, well, we have a large Muslim population here as well, so if you as a Muslim woman are observed violating, or even a Muslim man for that instance, violating one of the tenets of Islam as far as morality is concerned. So for instance, if you're seen with a woman at a hotel that you're not married to, then you would be taken to the religious court and you could be issued a fine or some form of punishment. So that was different. We have seen some areas where there's a women's entrance and there's a men's entrance, and generally those are to places with religious significance. So other than that, the folks are really warm, really open, very welcoming. The food is awesome. So if you like spicy food, if you like food that isn't so spicy, if you like exotic foods, if you like Indian food, if you like Chinese food, if you like Malaysian food, you can get it all here. I mean, it's great. So I highly recommend flying to Malaysia. Oh, the other thing here is the cost of living is very, very low. For instance, an apartment, a one-bedroom apartment, I know in Houston, where I'm from, will probably cost you around $1,600–1,700. A one-bedroom apartment here in a downtown happening area is about $500 a month. So pretty cheap, and that's another reason why you see a lot of expats over here as well, because they can take their retirement and come over here and live well. Hey, you all be blessed. You stay encouraged. See you next time.